Emmanuel TV, Philippines Typhoon Relief Team.
Don't forget your commitment. Look for embassy, or you have opportunity to be there. Go there. Whatever God put in your heart, do it.
Everything is gone. Our houses, everything. There's nothing to eat. There's nothing to drink. Yeah.
You have water or food there. Maybe you can give us
Pagkain, inay. Inay, tulungan niyo po
Nabuhay
kami.
naman kami sa Dilubyo. Wala naman
Inay,
napatay
nandito
naman
po
kami
ako sa
pagkain.
Tacloban. Buhay pa po ako.
The Emmanuel TV, Philippines Typhoon Relief Team.
Thousands have lost their lives, and millions were left without food and water as a result of this devastating storm.
Here are the members of the Emmanuel TV team in the Philippines, giving to the needy victims affected by the storm. There can be no loving without giving. So as sons and daughters of love, we should let love lead in the name of Jesus Christ. Stay and watch. The Emmanuel TV, Philippines Typhoon Relief Team.
This is the nation of the Philippines after Typhoon Haiyan. The Philippine Islands, located in Southeast Asia, were hit by Typhoon Haiyan, ravaging everything in its path: cars, houses, trees, and anything that stood in its way, including innocent victims. Typhoon Haiyan claimed many lives and left the survivors homeless with no food to eat and no clothes on their backs. A place once called home is now a pile of unrecognizable rubble. What people had worked for many years was wiped away in a twinkle of an eye by the fury of the typhoon. The destruction is an unbearable sight to behold. In efforts to lend a helping hand, the Emmanuel TV relief team purchased supplies essential for those devastated by the typhoon, items that will sustain the victims as they endure the disaster. As God planned the world, so also He designed the plan, the way, and the different individuals who were to contribute to the welfare of their fellow brothers. We depend on one another for our wholeness and completeness. If you base your relationship on the principle of giving and sharing, you will find yourself always among people that are eager to add or to multiply your life.
We are here in the city of Davao, which is the second city in the Philippine Islands. You can see that people are packing rice, they're packing fish, they're packing meats, they're packing noodles, they're packing Milo for the children. So many foodstuffs, a lot of rice, which is a staple diet here. It's the Emmanuel TV partners who have provided the finance to take these foodstuffs, these essential foodstuffs, to where people are actually genuinely hungry because the supply of food is running out. The international aid efforts are doing a wonderful job, but every bit counts. Even now, there are still people who don't have food, who are going hungry. And that's where the Emmanuel TV partners are playing a part. All this activity you can see, because these people know they may have little themselves, but they have more than the people who have lost their homes, lost everything in Typhoon Haiyan. That's why they're willingly giving their time to come and help, to volunteer to pack these boxes. And these boxes are going on the truck tomorrow and crossing a ferry to another island to take this food to where it is needed. In Jesus' name.
The Emmanuel TV Philippines Typhoon Relief Team.
The following day, the Emmanuel TV relief team arrives at the ferry.
So the man of God, Prophet TB Joshua, sent us here to the Philippines to report on the situation in Leyte Island and Tacloban, the city which many people have heard about on the news reports, just to see what can be done to help those who are in need at this time.
A huge number of people were displaced or killed, affected by this typhoon. And because it's on an island, supplies are difficult. The international aid agencies are there, and Emmanuel TV has also come to respond to this humanitarian disaster.
We're here in the Philippines right now, and we're at La Pata Seaport. Behind us we see the ferry which goes to the island of Leyte, just over an hour's sail from here.
We are also here to bring the first part of the aid sent by the Emmanuel TV partners and packed by our local volunteers back in the second city of Davao, on the island of Mindanao, one of the islands of the Philippines.
The Emmanuel TV team and their relief supplies are transported on a ferry bound for one of the islands seriously affected by the Typhoon Haiyan. The Emmanuel TV Philippines Typhoon Relief Team have arrived at one of the greatly affected areas, the islands of Leyte in the Philippines. After arriving at their destination, they began unloading the essential supplies from the ferry onto the truck for delivery to the people, the victims of Typhoon Haiyan. Once the trucks are loaded, they make their way to the areas wrecked by the wind and waves of the massive storm surge. The so-called super typhoon caused the nation of the Philippines a huge loss, which will require a substantial amount of time and effort to restore it back to its original form. Remember, the Bible says, nothing is too small to plant, and whatever you do to your fellow neighbor, that you do unto God. The people are waiting to receive necessary aid, necessary food and supplies. The Emmanuel TV team bring the supplies, knowing that God never rejects anyone that comes to Him for help. He loves them and welcomes them. When you embrace those in need, you are embracing Jesus Christ Himself. With a grateful heart, the members of the community carry their gifts home, knowing that someone is concerned about them, and that someone is Jesus Christ. God has no hands but our hands to do His work. Let's hear from a few members of the community after receiving vital aid.
The Emmanuel TV Philippines Typhoon Relief Team.
My name is Joseph. Then I walk 1 kilometer away to take these relief goods for my family. Yeah, I live in this area, maybe 1 kilometers ahead from this area. So, you know, the wave is more than 20 feet. So you will not know that the typhoon have a big wave or like a tsunami. So all the house is gone. How many person who died? Maybe 2,000 in this Leyte area. Yes, I would like to thank all the person who give this relief goods. So I would like to thank all the person who helped to give our relief goods for our family needs.
My name is Teresita Samura. I live in Barangay Candahog over there. And then my son, my daughter-in-law died, and my 2 granddaughter died. So baby, not retrieved until now. Not retrieved. Our house lost totally, and then our 8 of our member of our family died, and then we're very thankful that God sent you to help us so that we can eat. So God is a very loving God. Yes, He loves us very much. Even I know that they are saved because they are yet small children. I know they were saved. That's why we will live in this earth. Be careful, we will follow the law of God so that we will see each other in heaven.
My name is Solia Montilla. I was born in Kandahog. I will die in Kandahog. I was born in May 25, 1931. I am now 81.
Wow, so we have an 81 lady, a local resident here.
Salamat, you're be kind to us. You give us for food and thank you very much. God will guide you always and come back again. I love you all because you. Thank you for Emmanuel. God bless you. God will guide you always. I will remember you always. Always I pray to God always, day and night. Because you are so very kind to us in the people in the Philippines that we are watch out.
Thank you.
I'm Gerald Di Bantiles. I live in Kandahog, Leyte. Our house is totally lost, totally washed out. I am very thankful that there are people who are concerned to people like us this day because we have nothing to eat actually. We have at least 5 families with 8 children and 10 adults.
My name is Irene Alcaraz. I live here in this barangay Kandahog, Leyte. Yes, we are very thankful for those who are giving this to us, for this kind of mga relief goods. I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful.
I am Gino Montilla. I live here in Kandahog. It was being destroyed by the strong wind and the big waves. That's why our house have been wiped out, and the materials that it should be needed for the rebuilding of our house has been destroyed and missing. We are now 12 because some of them are died because of the calamity. Whoever you are, I am thank you very much. I am thanking to you.
The Emmanuel TV Philippines Typhoon Relief Team.
My name is Anita Navarra. We evacuate, but my husband and my son remain. So they were after the flood, wash away, all wash away. Nothing left, even a single wood.
Can you take us to where used to be your house?
There, ma'am, just there, area there. Just there.
Okay, so you mean you're telling us that over there, just across that little bit of water, where that green fishnet is that where your house was?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, that's there. Just there.
And everything was washed away?
Everything. Our clothes only two. My husband was taken away.
You evacuated, but your husband stayed here and then he was lost, is that right?
Yes, ma'am. He
Evacuated late. So
we're alone. We don't know if we can build our house because we have no even nails. We have no more woods, we're no more even bamboo. There's no more there's nothing.
you don't even have any nails or bamboo or wood to start building the house again.
My name is Maria Clara Bago, and our house is that over there, totally damaged. We don't have house now. Where we live now in some evacuation center in Palo Leyte. 4 families, ma'am, we're living there. Thank you po. Thank you very much for the help.
Let me be known by love. I need love to live for eternity. Let me be known.
Thank you very much to Emmanuel TV for coming here in our country, especially in our region, in our province, Leyte, and our town, Palo, and the barangay, Candahog. Very much thank you to Emmanuel TV. Very, very much thank you and endless thanks.
The Emmanuel TV Philippines Typhoon Relief Team.
If we say we are Christians, all our concerns, aspirations and heart's desires must be subject to the gospel by works of charity, knowing that we lose nothing by doing that which pleases God. We're here on the remote island of Leyte in the Philippine Islands, which is actually home to over 4 million people. It's been difficult to get to the island. It's been a very long journey. Prophet TB Joshua sent some evangelists to assess, to see the situation on this tragedy-stricken island after the super typhoon that ravaged the cities here. So we have come here, we've come to interview the mayor, to look at the situation, to see if Emmanuel TV is able to do a project here. And we also came to do some food relief, which was very well received, and with many thanks to the Emmanuel TV partners for providing that.
Well, I'm Remedios Petilia, and I am the municipal mayor of this town, and this is what happened to us. So it's really sad that this used to be a beautiful town. A small but quaint, beautiful town, and then now it's in rubbles. It's nothing's left of the houses, the roofings, all destroyed, and we have 100% destroyed in homes. So we have people all around with nowhere to go home to. We have people in the evacuation centers and they don't know where to go. We don't know also where to bring them to. We are trying to come up with a tent city for those who really are homeless and houseless. And but we'll see about that in the next 2 days. There are a lot of donors, a lot of people who really came all the way from where they are, and just to join us to help, to extend whatever help they can. And we really appreciate that. We need shelter. We really need shelter because people have nowhere to go. They can't go back home because it's all destroyed, either completely destroyed or roofless, wall-less. So they really can't go back home. They have no homes to go back to. So we have them in the evacuation centers now, about 2,000 people, but the evacuation centers themselves are destroyed. So they just occupy portions and portions where there's little roofing. And what's happening is that we are not just the town that's affected. There's Tacloban City, there's Tanawan, there's Tolosa, all the way from Dulag and then all the way to the north. So we cannot really depend on each other this time. We need outside help. People from outside who can come in and help us and bring us materials. Building materials are really what we need right now, so that we can go back to our homes, even how temporary, but then again we have shelter over our heads, and our children and our families can live together in whatever condition, but sheltered from the sun and the rains.
We at Emmanuel TV and the Synagogue Church of All Nations appeal to our partners, viewers, and those under the influence of this telecast to support the nation of the Philippines by contributing whatever God puts in your heart and taking it to the nearby embassy of the Philippines or going to the nation of the Philippines, supporting them with money, foodstuff, or any kind of support you can give to the people that are in need.
Rescue and be rescued. Whatever you do to your fellow neighbor, that you do unto God. Thank you and God bless you. Jesus is Lord.